As you can see, we did question 3 as a PowerPoint presentation with our voices as narration, and we decided to record it as a video.
Question 3. What have you learned from your audience feedback?
These are some of the feedback we got for our music video. Your music video made us feel excited. The video set the right tone for the song. The video featured contrasting elements of peace and protest. The lip syncing was successful throughout the majority of the video. Jumping editing makes us feel like they were part of the video, and overall look professional.
The audience feedback from our digipack and our magazine poster entailed stuff that said like it looks realistic, and that was because of the labelling and song listings at the back and the other generic conventions of what you would find in a CD album cover. There was also good use of different images, however they did look pixelated, but overall it did look interesting.
Our initial idea for our target audience was to appeal to the key demographic audience of 14 to 21 year olds. As you can see from our blogs, we were targeting both males and females, however they had different interests in what they like and dislike.
We found our target audience based on the target audiences of various music groups such as the Fat Boys Slim, Oasis, The Blur, and Jimmy Eat World. We also spent some time focusing on other bands that fit around the JMT genre such as Avian, Kate Nash, The Kings of Leon, and Mark Ronson.
YouTube provided to be a great help when it came to looking at who was commenting on the music video. Yes, however, this was not as accurate as we based the commenters' YouTube channel to see their age group. From someone's YouTube account, we were also able to see the other videos that he or she had looked at, giving us a well-rounded idea of the musical interest of that person.
Our own personal questionnaire that we created and asked various youths to fill out also provided to be of great help, as we learnt that our genre was the most popular genre of music to listen to in comparison to R&B as well as rock music.
Our questionnaire consisted of 8 questions.
The first question was, are you male or female? This question is very important as we had to ensure that we were not biased in our research, ensuring that there was a balance between the males and females that we asked.
How old are you? This question as well is very important as it helped us to understand who we are asking to fill out our questionnaire, therefore leading us to decide on having 14 to 21 year olds as our main target audience. This also helped us with our music video as we are either 17 or 18 years old, which meant we could work out what would be appealing to people our age or around our age.
Question 3 was, what is your favourite music genre? People who did the questionnaire selected from a list. From here we could understand more about the people we asked. This question was used in our questionnaire to help us understand what was a popular genre. In order to make a music video that is appealing to the audience, we have to make sure that it features a song that they would like. Popularity of rock pop throughout this question helps us to finalise the genre of music we were going to use for our music video.
Question 4, who's your favourite artist? This question was featured in our questionnaire as the question informs us of the various artists that attract and are appealing to an audience. We saw various links between genres and artists, and we noticed who were popular artists and who were artists that even none of us had known. This was refreshing for us as a group as it showed us that there are many artists out in the music industry, but which artist to choose was to be based on what our audience want and whether we could offer it to them.
What would you expect to see in a music video and why was number 5. This is a key question in our evaluation as it provided a lot of help when it came to planning on what our music video would look like. It was an essential help to our animatic also. We learned that the majority of the people we asked expected to see camera shots of the artist or the band, which then tied in with our next question. Many boys said they prefer a music video where there are a lot of women in, whilst the girls would prefer a music video which had dance choreography. Location shots were also mentioned. This made us understand that for our music video we would have to research as well as film in more than just one location.
Question 6 was, do you prefer music videos with a storyline or just band shots, and why? To see band shots within a music video was one of the least popular choices chosen by our audience. A music video with a narrative was the most popular. However, not far behind was a mixture of a narrative and band shots. Therefore, we decided to do both, their variation as well as to appeal to the target market.
The next question was, how often do you listen to music? This question isn't as relevant as previous questions in the questionnaire, as it didn't really impact our music video, yet it did let us understand more about our target audience. If someone was to listen to music very often, then it was only natural that they would have to look at the song's music video, therefore showing us that we have asked people who are relevant to us.
Question 8 was, how do you listen to music? This question isn't as relevant as previous questions were to our own video, yet it showed us the various ways in which music is distributed and listened to by our target audience. How do you purchase your music? This question did not really impact our music video, but from the results we were able to learn that downloading music from iTunes was more popular than buying a hard copy CD.
When arranging our focus groups, we decided to ask a mixture of males and females in our sixth form. We avoid asking media students as we felt as though they would have a more biased opinion on our work. When it came to using arranging focus groups, we decided to ask a mixture of males and females in our sixth form. We avoided asking media students as we felt as though they would have had a more biased opinion on our work. The students we asked ranged from ages of 16 to 18 and consisted of both males and females. There were 3 people within each focus group
When we were doing our first focus group, this was based on the animatic we had created for our music video. In our opinion, we felt as though the comments we received were very helpful and enabled us to understand what it was that our audience wanted to see. We asked various questions on our animatic focus group, and we decided that it was best to do it in stages, by first letting them listen to the song to see if they could come up with their own idea of what the music video could involve. We would then ask them on their thoughts of what the song was about, and then we would finally show them the music video and what they thought that it would entail.
After this, we decided to show them the animatic, showing them what we want our music video to look like, and to receive comments on whether they thought it was suitable and appealing to them. Given the positive feedback from our focus group as well as guided advice on how to make it better, it made us a group and a team feel better and more confident on how to go about creating our music video.
From our focus group, we were able to use the few tangible elements that our focus group had suggested for our music video. One of the people within our focus group said that they imagined our video to be quick, creative and upbeat. Therefore, when it came to editing, we used these techniques. They also suggested to cut out the bad language. We considered this as we felt as though it could be offensive to some of our target audience. However, by cutting out the lyrics seen on the screen, you would lose the impact and attitude of the song. Therefore, decided not to cut out the language.
We also had a suggestion to film in London, therefore we decided to film half of our music video in London. We planned to go to the London student protest, which provided us with great and unique footage that we knew would match our song, and it could appeal to the target audience as it is unseen footage of a real life event which hasn't been staged for entertainment purposes.
One girl in our focus group suggested that it would feature the lead singer and his friends. As a group, we like this idea as it challenges the concept of a music video featuring only the band member and the people of the narrative. However, in our music video, we had our lead singer with his friends giving out the message as though they are all in the same one band. When it came to showing our final music video to our target audience, we felt as though we received a lot of positive but mixed feelings and emotions to the music video. Firstly, they all enjoyed watching the video, as we could see this from their facial expressions.
One of the feedbacks we received was the one of our audiences said they felt violent after watching the music video, which was not one of our intentions. However, we understood that this message could have been conveyed through the protest. Luckily, the majority of our focus groups, they felt excited after watching our music video, which is one of our own personal objectives.
As a group, we decided to use the method of handheld camera shots at the protesting. Firstly, because due to the environment, it would have been hard for us to use the tripod. Yet, when we discussed it more, we felt as though it would match the messy, fun and energetic appeal of the song itself, which is something one of our focus group members had noticed.
Lip syncing was consistent throughout. However, our audience did notice specific areas such as on the golf course where the lip syncing was not in time with the music, which was a shame for us to hear.
To reach this audience, when it came to the marketing of the music video, we would suggest that we would use the strengths of our music videos to encourage viewers to watch the video. Our strength would be that we have unseen footage of the 19th Student protest, filmed from the point of view of us as students. Quick-paced editing makes our music video interesting and fun, therefore appeals to our target audience, who would essentially want to watch something that is fun and energetic.
We would broadcast our music video on YouTube and Facebook as well as other networking sites in order to show our music video to the world.
However, another option would be to release the animatic of our music video first, perhaps gaining some of our target audience interest, and then release a teaser trailer of the music video, which have been our rough cuts. Finally, we would then release our own music video. This all would have been done within a few weeks of each other, therefore gaining a lot of target audiences as they would feel excited for what is to be released next until they see the final product. However, this concept ties in with the marketing and release of a film, as it first releases a teaser trailer, then a trailer, and then the film itself. This could also tie in with the release of Modern Warfare 2, where the marketing and release of the game decided to release small clips gaining audience interest before the final game.
In our opinion, the feedback we received from our target audiences and our focus groups were not as elaborate as we would have liked. Conversations were rarely developed between the groups, therefore answers were very similar to each other, as they would copy of what the other person had said.
As a group, we should have encouraged the idea that we wanted an argument between the focus groups, pointing out the positives and the negatives. We also should have encouraged more elaborate answers, as we believe that with these answers we could have received a lot more feedback.
Perhaps it also would have been better if we used the same people for all of our feedbacks, from the animatic to the Digipack and magazine poster feedback. This would have been an essential help to us because this way the people watching it would have seen the development of our project from the beginning until the end. This would have affected their opinions on the project as well as their overall thoughts.